My name's John Carter. I'm from New York, and I'm down here to protest the corruption of the system and the rule of the rich.
My name is Patria. I'm from New York, and I brought some fresh bread that I just baked to share.
I'm supporting the protesters. I'm Jenny. I'm from New York.
I think the current developments are part of a structural failure of capitalism. Capitalism tends towards overproduction, oversupply. The people with the money can't make any more money by making more shit because there's too much shit for people to buy. So they take it out of production and they put it into speculation. They drive up the price of assets and then they crash. In the meanwhile, a lot of people get thrown out of work, of their houses, of the safety net. The Tea Party thinks that what we need to do is replace the people at the top, and they'll change the way they're pressing the levers. Their first concern is getting rid of a black dude because they can't handle that. But their second thing is that they think that if they adjust the dials on, I don't know, money supply or economic regulation or throw out the EPA, then we're all going to go back to a peculiar post-war economic model, which isn't going to happen. The only solution is for people to come together and try and form a society based on values which are more humanistic than the ones that our society presently embodies.
The People's Revolution!
Government for the people!
I don't know if there's something in the zeitgeist. I think that people are able to communicate with each other well enough that people are genuinely inspired by the example of Tahrir Square. I was down in Occupy Philadelphia yesterday, and my little nieces and nephews from Philadelphia and suburban Maryland not only knew where Egypt was, they also knew what the people in Egypt had done. And I think that this movement, while it draws strength from a lot of different places, reflects a broad-based popular understanding that the system is fundamentally corrupt. I think that when you have a society in which people share dinner, as you said, or make eye contact or talk about their concerns without the disintermediation of a whole bunch of horribly corrupt human beings and systems, then they might come to some sort of logical, humane alternative systems. So the start is people have to talk to one another face to face, as it were. I think that we are reaching a point in which people are losing their false class consciousness. I think that is just beginning, but I don't think it's going to turn around. I think people are really realizing that not all the high school kids can actually be NBA players, and it's kind of stupid to act as if you could. People are starting to figure out that they can't all be part of the 1%. And I don't know that that's so much a wish of mine as part of a historical process which we're just seeing the beginning of. As far as a wish, I'm hopeful that the shitstorm that's coming as they try and cut the social safety net even further be in some way ameliorated by the principles of nonviolence and communitarianism and humanism that's embodied by this movement here. That's my earnest hope.
What unites us is our desire to see change.